Hey friends, it's your old pal Brian. I'm putting another CD up online. It's called Seaward, and it's by a band I was in called Fat Fox. Uh, it's kind of what the cover looked like. This is the actual CD. This CD never really saw the light of day, and the band didn't last too long. You know, life got in the way. Other things came up, as they often do. But this was a really special project, short-lived, but special to me for a lot of reasons. Um, this was the last band that I was in with a longtime collaborator, Joe Werner. Joe and I had been in several projects over the years, starting in high school, probably 93, 94, all the way throughout, up until about 2005 when we started working on the material for Fat Fox. Um, we were under a different name at that point, and Joe would come up with a whole bunch of music and he'd give it to me, and then I put the lyrics over it, and I'd sing it and embellish it with other guitar parts or keyboard parts or whatever. And at the time we were using programmed drums, and Joe's sister Elaine came in and learned the bass parts for it, so we were kind of a trio working on this music. Um, After a while, Josh Pichette came in and wrote a few drum parts for it. We only had a couple of rehearsals with him, and we got some solid ideas down from him. And then Balls Deep's drummer Shane Whitney came in for a while, and he played a few shows with us on drums. And then we hired my sister Nicole to come in, and when we were recording the album, Joe and I did all of the instruments, and I did all the singing on it. Nicole did some background vocals for the CD, but Joe and I performed everything on the CD. And then when we took it out as a live thing, we became more of an acoustic rock, folk kind of thing. And Joe played guitar and melodica. I played guitar and sang. Lane played bass, and my sister played percussion and did background vocals. And that was how we ended up for our final string of shows. Was that lineup. So it was kind of a family-based thing, and it had a good energy to it. And the subject matter was all sort of really emotional things that were happening in my life and in our family, I guess, and also in the world. And I feel like the subject matter is something that pretty much everybody can relate to at one point or another in their lives. So I hope you enjoy it. If you know one or more of us, it's kind of a project that we all put a lot of time and effort into, and we're really proud of it. So check it out. Cheers.